Hey guys, welcome to the first part of this week's Coffee and Hero Show, taking you through the new graphic novels into the store this week. Collection of some oversized hardcovers, traditional hardcovers, trade paperbacks, and a few bits and pieces in between. So, kick things off with a big one, and this is Wolverine Gambit Victims. This was a mini-series, 4-issue mini-series done by the amazing team of Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, done in this oversized treasury format. Wolverine and Gambit are forced to work together in order to find the real murderer without killing each other. Not only that, but that murderer that they're searching for is the 19th century serial killer, Jack the Ripper. So let's see, a couple of awkwardly sized ones this week, shall we say. First of all, we have some EC reprints, crime suspense stories. These are printed through Dark Horse Comics now. This is volume 4, and this is a collection of stuff from the 1950s. From basically like oversized pulp comics, crime comics, that kind of thing. Next up, we have a new one from Distillery, which is written by David Brothers and Chip Zdarsky with art by Marcus To. This is called Time Waits. This is the complete miniseries, an action-packed and heartfelt story of fate and free will in a world that demands violence. Oh, and time travel. So that's Time Waits. Hardcover this week as well for Universal Monsters Frankenstein. So far we've had Creature from the Black Lagoon release, we've had Dracula, so continue on with Universal Monsters and Frankenstein. This comes out the same week actually that once you check out the single issue video, Universal Monsters and Mummy is out this week. But this is a collected edition for Frankenstein, the complete miniseries all collected into hardcover. Next up definitely will be one of an acquired taste. This is Judge Dredd the movie. 30th anniversary edition. They are reprinting the adaptation of the Stallone movie. I've always said it's a good movie. It's not really a Judge Dredd movie, but it is a fun movie. And this is basically the adaptation. It features art by Carlos Esquerra, and it was written by Andrew Heffler. The official adaptation of Judge Dredd, the 1995 movie. Next up, we have Batman Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age. This was a 6-issue miniseries set back during Gotham by Gaslight. Of course, the very infamous Elseworlds story, which features Batman tracking down Jack the Ripper. And this was a new story set in that time frame. I believe there's going to be a follow-up to it soon as well, which is a Justice League based one. Next up, we have trade paperback, The Witcher Corvo Bianco. This is again the complete series of that. They're very good at putting these Witcher books out, the likes of Witcher, Dark Souls, Cyberpunk, lots of video game adaptations and sort of expansions to that world. Next up, we have a reprint for one of the early works by Sean Murphy, of course, so well known for the Batman White Knight series, known now for Zorro, known for The Wake with Scott Snyder and Chrononauts with Mark Miller, etc., etc. This was one of his early works. It was called Punk Rock Jesus, and this is all about J2. Basically, J2 has created the ultimate reality show stunt, create a human clone from DNA lifted off the Shroud of Turin, implanted in the womb of virginal teen mom, and give birth on live TV to a boy who could be the second coming of Jesus Christ. Written and drawn by Sean Murphy. Great stuff, highly, highly recommended. Just a couple getting back in stock to again make sure the back stock sections are fully up to date. So we have Transformers Volume 1, got on the original cover again. That covers the first 6 issues of Transformers. We have also back in Department of Truth Volume 1, which collects the first 5 issues of James Tynion IV and Martin Simmons' conspiracy book. Next up is a new one this week, which is from the DC Vault, Death in the Family, Robin Lives. This was basically what would have happened if Jason Todd lived, as opposed to died at the hands of the Joker. Written by J.M. DeMatteis and art by Rick Leonardi. A definite good curiosity book, that one. Next up, we have The Holy Roller. This was a really fun book released through Image Comics, co-written by Andy Samberg, Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, amongst other great things. Also co-written with Rick Remender, art by Roland Boschi. This is a bit of a superhero vigilante book with a difference. I think it was 9 issues in total, and this is the complete series in 1 volume. Next up, we have the second volume for A Black Cloak from Kelly Thompson, Meredith and McLaren. We have the first volume over on the shelves as well. A little bit of fantasy from Kelly Thompson, of course, so well known now with knocking out of the park with the Absolute Wonder Woman. One that I'm really happy to see a reprint of is Better Ray Bill, Argent Star. This was a 5-issue miniseries written and drawn by Daniel Warren Johnson. This was pre-Do a Powerbomb, so his name wasn't quite as big as it certainly is now. I haven't, of course, handled Transformers and so forth as well. But great to see it reprinted. A brilliant book, highly, highly recommended. Next up, we have Conan Battle for the Black Stone. This was a Conan event written by Jim Zub with art by Jonas Scharf. This brings in the likes of Thoughts of Doom, Conan, and a few others. Very, very highly recommended. I'm sure you hear us talk about it on our podcast all the time. Next up, we have the latest DC Finest. This is Peacemaker Kill for Peace. This covers the character's first introduction back in 1966, printed through the original Charlton comics, and then all up to date with the DC stuff, including appearances in Vigilante, Suicide Squad, Checkmate, and more. If you want peace, prepare for war. Just a couple to finish off with, we have Star Wars Inquisitors. This was a 4-issue miniseries written by Rodney Barnes, art by Raman Rosanas. The Ruthless Inquisitors are on the hunt for the Jedi Knights. A couple more just to finish, as I say. We have Gotham City Year 1. This was written by Tom King, art by Phil Hester. Really awesome book going right back to the early days of Gotham City and some truths about the Waynes that maybe Batman is not quite ready to hear. X-Force Fractures. This is the first of the X-Force books, which has been, from the Ashes of Krakoa. This is the first 5 issues, written by Jeffrey Thorne with art by Marcus To. And we finish off with, again, a little restock of Dark Souls, the complete collection from Titan Comics. This contains Dark Souls, The Breath of Andolus, Dark Souls, Winter's Spite, Dark Souls, Legend of the Flame, and Dark Souls, Age of Fire, all in one lovely compendium edition. So that's everything going into the store this week in terms of graphic novels. Some will be in the new release rack, some will be put into the back catalogue. As ever, guys, I hope this proved useful to you, seeing what's coming into the store. Make sure to check back and we'll have our single issue video up for you soon. And again, that is a big week this week as well. So again, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Hopefully see you in the store throughout the week. Until then, take it easy.